How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just want to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from last night, which was May 27th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Bryan Danielson versus Matt Seidel. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Bryan Danielson went over with the guillotine choke. That was match 1, by the way. Match 2, it was the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson versus John Cruz and Taylor Rust. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, the Young Bucks went over cause Nick Jackson pinned John Cruz with the Twist of Fate Swanton Bomb combination from Matt and Nick Jackson. Now, before the match, the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson, came out to the Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy's entrance music, dressed up like the Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy. Well, the Young Bucks introduced Gangrel as their manager, and Brandon Cutler came out dressed up like Lita. And as the Young Bucks, Gangrel, and Brandon Cutler were on their way to the ring, a Matt Hardy version 1 like thing came up of Matt Facts, and it said, Matt came up with the broken Matt character in a dream. And as all that was going on, John Cruz and Taylor Rust were already in the ring and everything. That was cool. That was before the match, by the way. And after the match, as the Young Bucks were celebrating their victory, Gangrel was celebrating with the Young Bucks, but as soon as Gangrel turned around from celebrating, the Young Bucks, actually, as Gangrel had his back turned while he was celebrating, the Young Bucks attacked Gangrel from behind and beat the shit out of him, and the Young Bucks were getting ready to attack Gangrel with the BTE trigger, but the Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy, came down to the ring, and the Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy, and the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson, were staring each other down, and the Hardys were getting ready to attack the Young Bucks with a double twist of fate, but Brandon Cutler came into the ring and attacked the Hardys from behind with Brandon Cutler came into the ring and attempted to attack the Hardys, but the Hardys weren't fazed by it. But then Gangrel turned Brandon Cutler around, and Gangrel executed the Impaler DDT on Brandon Cutler and laid him out. Matt Hardy executed the Twist of Fate to Brandon Cutler and laid him out, and then Jeff Hardy executed the Swanton Bomb to Brandon Cutler. And Brandon Cutler was already laid out, and as all that was going on, the Young Bucks retreated out of the ring onto the stage. And the Young Bucks were staring down the Hardys and Gangrel and everything. And then after the Hardys and Gangrel beat the shit out of Brandon Cutler, the Hardys and Gangrel celebrated while the Young Bucks were looking on and everything. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. Match 3, that was match 2, by the way. Match 3, it was Dante Martin versus Max Caster. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Dante Martin went over with a nosedive. Now, before the match, as Dante Martin made his entrance to the ring, the Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, and the Gun Club, which are Billy, Austin, and Colton Gunn, came out. Well, first, Max Caster, Colton Gunn, and Austin Gunn came out, and Max Caster done a rap on Dante Martin, and then Billy Gunn and Anthony Bowens came out, but Billy Gunn wheeled Anthony Bowens out in a wheelchair, but as I said, Max Caster done a rap on Dante Martin. Then Austin Gunn got on the microphone and said Los Angeles, but then Colton Gunn got on the microphone and said Los Angeles, but then Colton Gunn gave Anthony Bowens the microphone, and Anthony Bowens said, "Let me put it to you like this. Las Vegas, the Acclaimed have arrived, along with the Ass Boys." And then Anthony Bowens told Billy Gunn, "Scissor me, daddy ass." And so Billy Gunn and Anthony Bowens done the scissor. And then Anthony Bowens was saying, "I say ass, y'all say boys." And he said ass, the crowd said boys, and then he said ass, and then the crowd said boys. Then Anthony Bowens continued to do it, but then Anthony Bowens got all scared, and next thing you know, Dante Martin attacked Max Caster and Colton and Austin Gunn with a springboard crossbody outside the ring, and laid him out. Then Dante Martin attempted to attack Billy Gunn, but Billy Gunn picked Dante Martin up and slammed him into the ring, and then slammed him onto the ring apron, and started beating the shit out of him, and then Billy Gunn threw Dante Martin in the ring, and everything. Everything before the match started, and everything. That was cool. That was before the match, by the way. And match 4, And match 4, which was the main event, it was... Yeah, hold on. That was match 3, by the way. And match 4, which was the main event, it was Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament semifinal match in the women's division. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Ruby Soho went over and advanced in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament semifinal match in the women's division with a roll-up. Now, after the match, as Ruby Soho was celebrating her victory, Tony Schiavone came into the ring to attempt to interview Ruby Soho, but Britt Baker came out on stage with a microphone. Ruby Soho took the microphone from Tony Schiavone, and Ruby Soho cut a promo saying, No. You're not going to talk, Britt, because you've been talking for 2 years, and me and everyone here have heard enough. But I'm going to tell you one thing right now, Britt. Since AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, I have vowed to get my revenge on you and to kick your ass. And not only that, but I'm going to win the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament in the women's division. And you know, Britt, as I've said, since AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, I have vowed to kick your ass. And I'm going to take that damn receipt and I'm going to kick your ass at Double or Nothing. And I'm going to win. And I'm going to say this. Chris Statlander is my friend, and I had to do what I had to do to her. But like I said, at AEW Dynamite, since AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, I said I was going to kick your ass, and I'm going to do it. Because at Double or Nothing, not only am I going to kick your ass, but I am going to win the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the women's division, and that's all I got to say about that. And everything. And then so Ruby Soho continued to celebrate, and then Britt Baker looked on stage, and Tony Schiavone looked on in the ring and everything. That was cool. And that was after the match, by the way. Now, besides the matches, AEW aired a vignette of the build-up and of the match between Hook and Danhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling in the pre-show of Double or Nothing. That was cool. Darby Allin cut a promo talking about how he wasn't after Adam Cole and he wasn't after Bobby Fish, but he was after Kyle O'Reilly because Kyle O'Reilly injured Sting. And Darby Allin was saying, and Kyle, since you injured my mentor Sting, my mentor and my friend Sting, I want to fight you. And if you, at Double or Nothing, and if you don't give me what I want, then I'm going to interfere in Adam Cole's match. And I'm going to interfere in the Young Bucks match. So, Kyle, Kyle, bring it on. Because Double or Nothing, I'm going to kick your ass. And everything. That was cool. AEW aired a video... Wait a minute. AEW aired a vignette of the build-up of the match between Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament final match in the men's division at Double or Nothing. That was cool. Dan Lambert and Men of the Year, which are Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, cut a promo, and Dan Lambert was talking about how this world is and everything, talking about how you die from death, taxes, and obese women and low-life men's girlfriends wearing an extra large CM Punk shirt and being an AEW fan. And Dan Lambert was talking about how he made a phone call to a friend of his, to his belt designer, to redesign the AEW TNT title for Scorpio Sky. And Dan Lambert and then Dan Lambert was talking more shit, kept talking more shit and everything, and then Dan Lambert had Ethan Page introduce the new AEW TNT title to Scorpio Sky. So Dan Lambert gave Ethan Page a microphone, and Ethan Page gave Scorpio Sky the AEW TNT title, and Ethan Page said, "Ladies and gentlemen, your AEW TNT champion, Scorpio Sky." And then Ethan Page was saying, and you know, now that we have a new AEW TNT title, now we can get rid of those pieces of trash. And and that was Ethan Page that was saying that, by the way. And Ethan Page was getting ready to say Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti, but before Ethan Page got the chance to talk more shit, Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti appeared on the Titantron, and, well, Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti were at the American Top Team. And Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti said that since they were at the American Top Team, they were going to go in there and vandalize it and steal all the belts there is and everything. So Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti went into the American Top Team and took lead pipes to the trophy cases and everything and started vandalizing them and everything and took all the belts there is and started showboating and everything. And then Frankie Kazarian and Sammy Guevara proposed their 6-person mixed tag team match at Double or Nothing, and Ty Conti was telling them to bring Paige Van Zandt as well and everything. And Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti were holding up all the belts that they stole from the American Top Team and everything. And then Scorpio Sky got on the microphone and said, "All right, this has been going on long enough. Since you three want to go in our gym, in Dan Lambert's gym of the American Top Team, and destroy everything in sight and take all the belts, well, I'm going to tell you this right now. You want your 6-person mixed tag team match? You three, Frankie, Sammy, and Ty, against myself, Ethan Page, and Paige Van Zandt in a 6-person mixed tag team match at Double or Nothing. You got it." And everything. And while Scorpio Sky was cutting that promo, Dan Lambert got on his knees upset and everything, and Ethan Page was tending to Dan Lambert and everything. That was cool. And Mark Henry interviewed Ruby Soho and Chris Statlander. Well, Mark Henry was asking Ruby Soho. Mark Henry was saying, "Ruby Soho, tonight you will be facing Chris Statlander in a semifinal match in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the women's division. How do you feel?" Ruby Soho said, "Well, Mark, for the last couple of months here in AEW, I've been doubting my self-confidence. But now, I have a lot of respect for Chris Statlander, and she's my friend. But tonight, I am going to win the semifinal match in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the women's division, because I need this, and I will beat whatever version Chris Statlander brings of herself." And then Chris Statlander was saying, "Well, you know, Ruby, I've been in AEW since day one. I've blown out my knee. I've had my friends turn on me. But I'm still here. And I'm thriving. And tonight, friendship aside, I'm going to kick your ass, and I'm going to win the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup tournament semifinal match in the women's division." And that's all I got to say about that. And then Mark Henry said his signature line, "Well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event," and everything. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Taz, Excalibur, and Ricky Starks done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. And William Regal done guest commentary along with Taz, Excalibur, and Ricky Starks throughout the match between Bryan Danielson versus Matt Seidel. William Regal done great on guest commentary. The referees for the event were Rick Knox. The referees for the event were Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Paul Turner refereed the match between Bryan Danielson versus Matt Seidel. Rick Knox refereed the match between the Young Bucks versus John Cruz and Taylor Rust. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Dante Martin versus Max Caster, and Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament semifinal match in the women's division. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card for tomorrow night, and the match card for All Elite Wrestling's pay-per-view event, Double or Nothing 4, tomorrow night. There's the pre-show and the main show. So, for the pre-show, it's going to be Hook and Danhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. And for the main show, it's going to be Hangman Page versus CM Punk for the AEW title, the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Team Taz, which are Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland in a three-way tag team match for the AEW tag team titles, Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb for the AEW women's title, Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay for the TBS women's title, the Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker versus Eddie Kingston, the Blackpool Combat Club, which are Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley, and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, in an Anarchy in the Arena match. The Hardys, which are Matt and Jeff Hardy, versus the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson. The Death Triangle, which are Pac, Ray Phoenix, and Penta Oscuro, versus the House of Black, which are Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin. Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti versus Paige Van Zant and Men of the Year, which are Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. MJF versus Wardlow. Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament final match in the men's division, and Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament final match in the women's division. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's pay-per-view event Double or Nothing 4 tomorrow night looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from last night, which was May 27th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.